Hi YouTube! So I decided I would probably go ahead and vlog today. I have been getting everything set up for my new launch for my Etsy. I just finished my last of the printable planners I'm probably going to make. I'm going to start with 6 for the relaunch of my shop. So I just did that. I made a little reel for it over on Instagram. I've been making reels for all of them. Well, the first one I started with just a normal post, and then I decided I probably should be making reels since that is what that is what was recommended to be getting seen more. And at first I was kind of like, oh, I don't really like making reels and stuff. I'm not super into like online social media culture. I'm not in tuned with how to do things like that, like TikTok or the reels for Instagram or the stories, but I decided I probably needed to get into learning how to do that for the shop if I really want to get the Instagram to be getting clicks, and then hopefully bringing over some of that traction and views onto the store. So I just did that for the 6th one. I did that for most of the other ones once I decided I was going to do that. And for the vlog today, I thought it might be cool to try and show you guys a little bit like behind the scenes what I'm doing to get ready for my shop opening up. I decided that I'm gonna open it up on the 17th, which is a Saturday, because like I said in my last video, I am running a little bit of a sale on the old stuff that I'm getting rid of. I'm rebranding, so it's not going to be fitting in anymore. I haven't gotten a whole lot on that sale. I did sell a little bit, which is good, and it's fine. Like I said in the other video, if I don't get a whole lot of sales through the sale, a lot of sales through the sale. um, I have that option for people, giving it just a little bit of time, and then the day after is whenever I'm going to be uploading all of the new stuff. So I wanted to show kind of, like I said, my process, what I've been doing to get ready for the printable planners. And then I am going to be making 2 new stickers today for the shop launch. I'm going to be starting with the kind of like popular reptiles. I already have picked out the 2 snake stickers that I already have designed that I'm going to be using, and the 2 frog stickers that I'm going to start with. But I decided that the 2 lizard ones that I'm going to launch with, I don't have those designed yet. So I need to get those designed today, hopefully, because I'm hoping that tomorrow I'm going to be able to go try and figure out the whole like the sticker printer situation. Like I said, I have a sticker printer. I just don't have it set up properly yet, and I haven't done a test run of it. So I'm gonna be trying to figure that out this weekend, and my dad's gonna be helping me do that because he is technologically inclined. That's his job. He's in technology, so I've just been waiting on when he was available for me to be able to do that. So I think he's going to be available this weekend. So I'm wanting to get those stickers designed real quick so that if we get it figured out this weekend, and we're able to start printing things, that those can also be in the batch that's printed off, because I'm going to be starting with 2 snakes, 2 frogs, 2 lizards. That are the most popular of those ones. So I already have the snakes and the frogs, need the lizards. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And I guess I'm going to transition into showing a little bit of my what I've been doing, my setup, and how I guess designed stickers, if I'm able to figure out how to show you guys this. So hopefully this doesn't look terrible. I'm videoing with my phone, my computer screen. I know that I can just like screen capture on my actual computer and do it that way so it doesn't look so like grainy and terrible, but I don't have my OBS set up on this computer yet. This computer actually is kind of newer. Had to get a new computer and get it all reset up and everything, and so anyway, I'm doing it this way for now. So this is my back end of Etsy. As you can see, I've made 1 sale this week, which is good. These are the views. It shows you all this stuff, right? I don't know if you should be seeing stuff down there or not. I don't really know. But so what I have been doing is I've been going over to listings. You have all these little things over here. I don't know how many of you guys have seen Etsy or shop yourself, but I go over to listings. This shows you all of the stuff that's listed. These are all of the old things that I'm getting rid of. So this is like the listings that are active on your store. And then if I go over here to drafts, this is what I've been doing, getting ready. So what I've been doing actually is I have a little template for how I like these to look, and so I've been going and doing copy, and then you can make a copy of it, and then I get rid of these old pictures and I replace them with new ones. But then down here, since this is a digital printable planner set, you can just drag and drop in the folders. Like I've made folders for each size, as you see. And then you write your little description about it. And I included how to use the zip folders, because some people don't know how to unzip folders, which is fine. Like I said, I'm not technologically inclined either, so I like whenever there's, you know, just like when people think about that and write that in case you don't know. So I put that in there. Here you can choose like the price and how many you're going to be selling, and you know, just there's all sorts of options. You choose your category, primary colors, if it's for a holiday or a special occasion. Then the tags, you want to put tags so that people are able to find your stuff a lot easier. So I have all of these tags just like pre-done on here, and then I'll remove whichever ones don't apply to the actual one that I'm doing. like this one is for a fiddlehead fern. So obviously the tag down here, it's gonna have stuff like ferns and green and leaves and things like that. But if it wasn't for a fern, I'll just remove it and then put in the tag that I want to replace that with. And then you can make sections in your shop. So I have these under printable planners, or these are going to be under printable planners, and then I've been saving it as a draft because that doesn't publish it yet. I don't want these ones to be published yet because I'm going to be uploading them on the 17th whenever I'm relaunching my shop. So as you see, this one looks a little bit different than the other 5. That's because this is the new planner that I just made. So I actually need to go and make the little listing pictures for it. And I thought I would kind of show you how I do that. So I got this thing, I go over here. There's a whole bunch of random files in here, but I go to my shop folder, and then what I do is I have templates for how I'd make listings. So if I go here, and my naming might be a little like crazy, might not make a whole lot of sense, but I go to this one that says 5 set because the 4 set actually was like for the old ones. The old ones only had 4 in a set. This one's gonna be having 5. So it's a little bit ugly. As you see, it's got like a bunch of, it's just random. Like this one that's random, and then these 4. So what I do is I use Photoshop, and so I click on one of the pages. This is the month overview, and then I can go over here and right click on it, and then I go to replace contents, and then it pulls up my folder, and then I go to planners, and let's see, I'm trying to make one for my newest one, which is going to be the orchids. And I go into letter, and this is the month overview that I have selected here. And so then I just tell it to replace it with this PDF that I have, and then it populates that in. Oh, you can't see that, it's too close. And the reason why I'm doing it this way is because I have over here, you see this little FX? They're actually layer effects. So I have a drop shadow that you can see it kind of at the bottom here. And then also I want it to stay in this placement, and it's a lot easier doing it this way, where you just tell it to replace this, than trying to say go to file and then do like place embedded is what I do. And then because if you do it that way, here, I'll just show you real quick. If you do it that way, it comes in like this. And like this, you then have to try and match it up and get it to be the right size, right? And then you have to go over here and put in the effects, which you can either do down here like this, or then you gotta go over to one of the other layers and then say copy this layer and then paste the style onto this one. And it's just a lot more steps. So I don't do it that way. I do it this way over here, where I just go right click, replace, and then I choose, and I go like that. And it's just so much easier to do it that way for me. It saves a whole lot more time. So I'm gonna be doing I'm gonna go through the rest of them and do that, and then I'll show you me dragging them over into here. One more thing is that once I've replaced all of them like this for the new listing, is I go ahead and I save it as, and then I already did it here, but I go into my listing, folder, my planners, Orchid is the set that I'm working on right now, and then I name it set list Orchid. I just, at the end, I replace template with Orchid, and then I save it, and we can override that, that's fine. And then what I do is then I go to export as, and then I export it as, if it will load, I do a JPEG, and I tell it to do high quality, just so my listing pictures look really crisp and you can really like see hopefully all of the detail, and it's not super grainy or anything if you know, have a lower quality picture. Okay, and I'm back. So I was just gonna show what I do to get the pictures over here. I have my folder open, and I keep it over here on this screen so it doesn't pop up behind this stuff while I'm trying to do this, but I just take it and I drag it over, and then you have to wait for it to load in, and it sometimes can take a second, probably because I do the higher quality JPEG, but yeah, I take it and I drag it over, and I kind of have an order that I like them to be in. I do day, week, month, to-do list, notes, and so I'll do that real quick where I just drag them over. As you see, this one, because it was already here, it actually would be over here, but I moved it. But so the new stuff always goes behind the old picture, and so then what I do is I just drag that all the way to the back, and then that's done. I already have the title, I already have the files. I keep this, I don't ever put anything else on here. That's just kind of what I have for all the listings. All of that is already done because I did a copy. I changed the color. I put in over here the orchid and purple flower, you know, just tags that I think would get people that are looking for something like this. And then I do save draft because I don't want it to publish. And then it shows up right here, all done. And then once the 17th is here, I'll just go up to this little thing right here, select all listings, and I'll do that, and then I'll click publish, and then they will all be available on the shop. But I'm not going to do that right now, just because I'm just showing you guys what I'm doing to get ready. But now I'm going to see about working on the new stickers, and that might actually be a separate video because I feel like this one might be a little bit too much if I show everything in this video. So I might do like a double upload maybe, or leave like a day in between. But I'm also going to be filming trying to figure out how to actually get the stickers to print and be cut correctly and stuff too. So be looking forward to that as well. But let me change camera angles real quick because I don't like talking while you're staring at my screen like that. Okay, and we're back over here. No more looking at my screen through my phone. So, like I said, I am going to be working on my 2 new stickers that I want to get done. And then this weekend I'm going to be figuring out how to print them and cut them. But that might be a little bit too much for this video. I don't want to show like way too much stuff in one video. And since this is a new channel, I don't remember the cutoff for videos. I think that there's a cutoff. I don't know if they changed that or not. I'm new to all this, like I said. But that's where I'm gonna leave this video. And then I'll be showing in another video. Maybe I'll actually combine those two things. I might do that, where I show me designing the sticker and then I also have been trying to figure out the printer and the cutter. So that's gonna be one video. I've now just decided in my brain. But that's where I'm gonna leave this video here. I hope that you liked seeing my process of how I am getting it set up on the back end. This is my desk where I've been doing my reels. This is the setup. It's just a big poster board that you can see right here. So if you want to see how those are coming out, it's over on my Instagram. I'll have those links in the description to my Etsy shop, my Instagram, and then you're here on my YouTube already. So if you're here, I guess you don't really need the link for that. But on my socials, YouTube is elfpress. My Etsy shop is elfpress. My Instagram is elfpressshop. If you want to continue on this journey with me, please like and subscribe. And if you have any sort of suggestions, if you just want to leave your own shop in the comments, you can. If you just have a thought, leave it in the comments as well. I want this to be a very open and supportive community with everyone. So you don't have to comment necessarily about the content of the video. You can just be saying hello to other people. I don't mind. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. If you want notifications for when I upload, so you can be one of the firsts, hit the bell. I know not everybody wants notifications, and that's fine. But if you do, please feel free. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, YouTube.